General Johnston, all of our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure for me and for my classmates who are joining me, Bill Gorsak and Bernie Stone, to be here today to present this flag to the class of 2012. Over the years, flags have traditionally served three functions within our Army: identification of troops and positions, maintenance of morale and esprit de corps, and as a tool sometimes used for the disciplining of troops. American soldiers have traditionally identified themselves with the flag or the colors of the regiment in which they were serving at any given time. The ideals and honor of the regiment are embodied within and represented by the regimental flag. The flag is a symbol of the regiment. For soldiers, the flag tells the story of who they are and where they come from. Flags and colors are designed to set one unit apart from the other units around it, to proudly display the unique characteristics of that unit, and it serves to help to build a sense of esprit de corps. Unit colors are thus flown prominently on parades, as you see here today, at ceremonies and other appropriate unit assemblies. On the battlefields of days gone by, the colors had the added importance of guiding the troops on the field. With scores of regiments and thousands of men often involved in the chaos and confusion of combat, the flag served as a way of keeping the various units together. A soldier who might become separated from his regiment could look for the unit's colors to be reunited with his regiment. Because the regiment's flag was a source of immense pride, and because such steps were taken to protect it, the colors also played a prominent role in the disciplining of troops. For troops who had misbehaved or performed poorly, a serious blow could be dealt to the unit's pride by stripping them of their flags. The hope was that in order to have their colors returned, the men would work that much harder to prove that they were worthy of the banners that they flew. Within the traditions of the Corps of Cadets, the first class to receive a flag from its 50th year affiliation class was the class of 2001. Every class since then has received the class flag as part of the Kent Buckner Award ceremony. The first official act connected with the flag is for it to accompany you on your run back to West Point tomorrow. After that, the flag has traditionally been at the great majority of class events here at West Point. Affirmation ceremony, ring weekend, 500th, 100th night, you know the drill. When the last person in the class graduates at the December graduation, no laughing, the flag is held at Herbert Hall for the class to be used by the class for the special events, for funerals, promotions, and events of that nature. So as these next 3 years unfold, we, the class of 1962, want you, the class of 2012, to hold this flag which we have presented to you today in the same high esteem enjoyed traditionally by military colors throughout the years, as well as in keeping with today's tradition within the Corps of Cadets. We want this flag to always remind you who we are and where we come from. We, the class of 1962, want you to know who we are and where we come from. We want you to know that you have a handhold in the long gray line, whose members have answered the country's call to duty and have served her with honor for more than 200 years. By way of this flag, we grip hands with you here today. And as we do so, we want to encourage you as a class to always remember to honor the Corps and the Corps and the Corps. Lastly, on behalf of the class of 1962, I extend congratulations to each of you on completing your Buckner training and thus preparing yourselves for the responsibilities of being non-commissioned officers within the Corps of Cadets. Bear in mind also that 2009 has been designated by the Army as the year of the non-commissioned officer. And we trust, therefore, that you will perform your duties, not only in keeping with the high traditional standards of the Army, but with even greater dedication, distinction, excellence, and pride. Congratulations also to those Army NCOs who have been out here with you in your training. As the backbone of our Army, you make us all proud to be Americans. 62 can do. Grips hands with 2012 for more than ourselves. Army strong, beat Navy.
Thank you, sir. We will now commence